Good morning, class. Today I will be teaching everybody how to bump a volleyball. So first of all, my cues for today are going to be stack the hands. So stacking the hands is important because first of all, it's going to lead to our next cue, which is going to be a flat platform. If we stack our hands, our platform is going to be flat and not uneven. So if we have an uneven platform, the ball is going to shoot not straight. But flat platform, we're going to stack our hands and touch our thumbs. This is important because some people like to cross their fingers and hit like this, and when you do this, if you were to fall, you would break your hands. So stacked hands, and we want to be hitting with our platform or our forearm. Stacked hands, flat platform, and our next cue is going to be to shuffle or to move, because shuffling or moving is a very important part of volleyball, because obviously the ball is going where you're not, so we have to be able to move to the ball. So shuffling, of course, is moving without letting our feet cross. So for my first activity, I'm just going to toss a ball to a partner who is just going to catch the ball with their hands like this. Nothing crazy, we just want to practice moving our bodies under the ball so that we can get used to that movement. So first I'm just going to toss the ball to a partner and they're going to easily catch it. And the easier variation is the same, because this is very easy. You can catch it whichever way. Just make sure we're moving to the ball. And a harder variation is to let the ball bounce between your legs off the drop. So I'm going to do my first activity. Just catch it. And catch it. Good job. So for my next activity, we're going to practice bumping the pass. You are going to toss the ball to a partner, and the partner is going to practice our cues by stacking the hands and having a flat platform. And this one, we're not going to be practicing our moving skills because that is further on. Right now, we're just going to practice using our flat hands, stacked hands, and a flat platform to successfully bump the ball back to the partner. And a successful bump pass will look like I will not have to move to the pass. And for this one, a easier variation is going to be a higher toss, allowing for the partner to get under it, and a harder toss is going to be a lower toss. So we're going to do that now. Just a bump. Just like that. For our next activity, we're going to add layers to it. So we're going to do the same thing, except for we are going to bump it back and forth, trying to keep the ball off the ground. The easier variation is going to just let it bounce and play it off the bounce. And a harder variation is going to add a bump, a set, and a spike. And this continue going back and forth. It is actually called pepper. So this one we're going to be using all our cues, stack the hands, flat platform, and moving to the ball, because obviously not every ball is going to be a successful ball. We're just going to bump back and forth.
I think I got like a C or a
Just like that. Thank you. For my next activity, we're going to be practicing shuffling to bump a pass. So I am going to toss the ball 3 or 4 feet to the left or to the right of my partner. And they're going to have to shuffle and bump the ball back. And a successful bump is going to look like the ball bumps all the way back to where I don't have to move. We're going to use our stacked hands, flat platform, and shuffle to the ball. The easier variation is going to be toss it further. No, easier variation is going to toss it not as far left or right. And a harder variation is going to be to add depth, so forward or backwards, making them move. Just like that. Next, and for our last activity, we are going to be doing bumping from a spike. So in volleyball, a spike is a ball that is hit off of a jump or off of a set and that is spiked down towards their opponent. These are generally harder balls to return because they are moving so fast. I am going to practice spiking the ball at my partner, and she is going to bump it up back to me. A easier variation is going to be a roll hit, which is just a softer hit that's almost like a toss, but it's off of a hit. A harder variation is going to be hit the ball harder and have it move left or right, making your opponent move and making it harder. Again, our cues are going to be stacked hands, flat platform, move left and right. Just like that. And that is going to be it for me today. Our cues were flat, stacked hands, flat platform, and shuffling and moving. Hopefully, after you now know how to bump a volleyball pass. Thank you.